Good evening, and everybody. This is Dr. Glow here from Black Girl Everything. I had the beautiful Marquita here this evening. Hey.
Hey, happy Monday, everybody.
I know, happy Monday. I usually don't do these special things on Monday, but since today is the start of Women's History Month, I'm going to be doing a marathon of mini expos. I think I'm scheduled every day during the week for an entire month.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know why I did this myself, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I'm going to sit here and promote businesses and promote people. So tell everybody what's the name of your business.
The name of my business is Supreme Tax Team, and that is a specialty tax boutique out of the Midwest, USA.
Ooh, taxes, right, everybody? We're all scared about taxes, most of us anyway, especially as business owners, because a lot of us walk into businesses and don't have a clue what we're doing regarding our filing dates and all that important stuff, right? So tell me, so what do you offer your clients? So tell me the whole, because I know it's a big thing. So you don't just do taxes with you, right? This whole big project we spoke about. So describe that to the listeners and the viewers so they can kind of figure out what you actually do.
Okay, so what I actually do is I do tax filing for individuals and businesses, but I look at the tax profile as a puzzle piece, which is a part of what we do here, a puzzle piece to your entire legacy. So I also want to build networks so we have people covering in different areas of insurance, real estate, things, life insurance, things that are related to how well the money you earn over your lifetime takes care of your family, yourself, and the legacy if you care about leaving that. I do care about leaving that. Some of our services are audit defense. I was an auditor for over 10 years in the small business self-employed division for the United States Treasury. So I do know what are adequate books and records. And we can have businesses, but to justify our expenses and even the income for any reason, such as getting, your business loans or business property, what have you, you need to have the proper and adequate records. So that's what I provide in addition to account resolution.
So pretty much you help pretty much everybody build their whole profile for their business in regards to their money and how they're moving the money, how they're accounting their money, and how they're doing everything in regards to their funding. Right.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's more than just, I'm going to get my taxes filed. I'm going to sit here and get a whole system to make sure my stuff is adequate. So you work with your clientele throughout the year then as well.
Yes, I do offer bookkeeping services, or if something comes up and a client needs representation, I am an enrolled agent. And what an enrolled agent is, because a lot of people aren't familiar when I bring that up. Like most people know that a CPA is a certified public accountant. They work very hard. They're licensed state to state. An enrolled agent is licensed nationally, so I can represent clients from anywhere in the U.S. territory, which is good because now we have people that have multiple businesses. There are business owners in my city that may have, farmland or just whatever, do entertainment, just things in other states or other countries. So I'm able to take care of all of their domestic business activities.
Okay, perfect. So tell me, how many clients are you working with now?
Right now, I'm between 50 and 100 clients. It's my very first year. So I'm building clientele. So this is in June 2020 is when I decided that I was going to have my own business after being in corporate America for 10 years. Oh no, excuse me. I was panicking. My phone was acting like it was going to be really low. My apologies. So yes, this is my first year on my own.
You're part of the 2020 club. I'm going to start a whole club of women who started business in 2020, because I started in 2020 as well. And I'm telling you, 90% of the people I've been working with have all started businesses in 2020. 2020 was our year. We was able to sit down and figure out what we need to do with our lives. And look at you, 50 to 100 clients right now in only 7 months span. It's not that bad.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm very, very excited.
Very good.
And it was rough. It started slow. End of December, early January was kind of slow. So I was stayed faithful, but it was really slow. So I'm great.
Now you're just kicking up in the last couple of weeks. You're getting this jolt of people in.
Yes. To get the documents that they needed. You know how you wait on the source documents
Yeah.
1099s, W-2s, 1098s, all those forms. So yes, people waited. Some of them were at the end of January and even behind that, even though they were required to have them out by the beginning of February. But so I'm like, okay, but I didn't know what to expect. Like what the cycle looked like. You can read it, but all I had was theory.
Got it.
Until now. So
okay, perfect. So tell everybody about some of the other services that you have under your umbrella that you'll have accessible to them by working with you.
Okay, so I've partnered with ADP for payroll processing, and something very interesting that I learned about that company, that's like your timekeeping, making sure that they have the right withholdings and the right items are forwarded to the state and to the federal government for tax purposes for each employee of an organization and filing their proper returns. But I found out that that's only 20% of their business. They have so many other products to offer business owners. So, see what I'm saying? So that's an awesome program. Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, great. So now that you mentioned like life insurance and stuff like that, do you have partners currently that you're working with that you refer your clientele to for life insurance, so it kind of correlates with your current programming that you're offering?
I do have some people that I'm looking at, but I actually do employ a vetting process. So I'm not done with that process on anyone yet. I do have the ADP and actual relationship with ADP, and also another company that processes transactions for cannabis clients at their actual locations for retail transactions, cashless ATMs that keep them within the law on the topic. Because there's a lot of things that still aren't in favor of cannabis, and they figured out a legal way to have the merchant services without all of the cash hoards for safety. So I'm excited about that. Definitely want to mention that one.
Oh, that's huge. Where people want to start opening dispensaries as they're about to make it legal in New York. It's coming. It's coming.
Everywhere. And it's going to create so many opportunities for people, and it's things that you wouldn't even think of. It's going to create so many opportunities and so many jobs. But I've actually taken cannabis accounting. It's very interesting, and it's niche specific. And I definitely myself want to be niche specific. That will be my specialty. I'll have a company, like looking forward down the road, have a company that still does all of the tax resolution and the audit support and things to help business owners, but I will be focusing on the cannabis accounting and the cannabis industry, but staying connected to a network of niche specific accountants. So whatever you need, I'll have it. I'll have a connection for you that's gone through a process that I feel comfortable referring clients to.
Okay, perfect. For those individualized needs based on something that may not be your specialty. But that's kind of cool though. That's kind of like what I'm doing here, right? I meet all these cool people. Yeah. And I'm saying I'm Black girl, everything. People come to me. What do you need? I got somebody for you.
Yes.
Right? That's the whole goal, because it doesn't have to be all about you. Right. It's about building these relationships and expanding your reach much further than just yourself. Yes. And I think that's what a lot of people get caught up in when they open up businesses. They get so caught up in that. And like giving somebody else your client is like the worst thing in the world. No, it's actually the best thing you can do, because in record, people send people back to you, and it's back and forth, and you're sharing, and it just makes so much more sense.
And they're value added services. So I actually feel good about what we're sharing, not just everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like these are all value added services that we're going to need anyway. So see how we can keep that, we're making sure everybody is taken care of, the clients and the businesses.
So where exactly are you based out of again?
I'm based out of Indianapolis, Indiana. So I'm in the capital of Indiana. Yes. In the Midwest.
Yeah, I've actually never been to Indiana. Like I've been all the way around. Like I've gone all the way down the East Coast, straight across the West and up to the West Coast, up that way. I've done it, but I've never been like in the Midwest.
So you skipped this. You went all the way around.
I did. I go all the way. I went all the way around. All the states, all the way down, all the way around, but not in the Midwest. I gotta make my way out there. How do you like Indiana?
Indiana is good. It's changing a lot. It was very like hometown feel, but the city is growing a lot.
Okay.
Very rapidly. As far as legislation and some of those things, we are still behind the curve. So that kind of helps me to be ahead of the cannabis rush here.
I understand.
Yeah, so I want to be ready. definitely be ready. We
You want
do
to be
have
that go-to girl. That's
yes,
be the go-to.
yes, yes.
Exactly. Putting yourself in a position. Well, honestly, that's what
Mm,
you're supposed to do. Supposed to corner a market. Supposed to see where the need is and then figure out how to be the person to satisfy the need.
yes.
Very smart. Very, very smart. So how can
Thank
people find
you.
you?
You can find me on Facebook as Supreme Tax Team LLC. You can find me on Instagram with the same handle, Supreme Tax Team, also on Twitter. On LinkedIn, it's my personal profile, Marquita Berry. So you can see some of my credentials there. Also, I do have a booking site on my Instagram and Facebook business pages where you can just hit the button and go to my scheduling link. And you can even schedule a 10-minute get to know session complimentary to get to know, hopefully your future tax agent, especially specialty tax agent. Yes.
That's nice that you make yourself available and accessible for people to feel you out first.
Yeah, because I'm brand new and I know like your tax profile is really everything. It's your business, your investments, your family information. It's a lot. So it's important to me that I do things well, do them with integrity, and definitely represent my clients well.
No, definitely. So where do you see yourself going in about 5 years?
In about 5 years, I would like to, as I mentioned, still have the tax relief operation, but be extremely supportive to the specialty niches, cannabis and other niches, because I want the network, but definitely focusing on that cannabis niche.
Okay, cool.
Yes, yes, yes.
So actually, because you're kind of like national already, because you
Yes,
can just
I can
work
take
with
clients
anybody
from
everywhere, because you're licensed all over the place.
Yes, as long as it is a U.S. territory or it's a U.S. transaction, because you do have some people now that are out of the country, but they have U.S. business. I can help.
Yes. You are so smart.
Thank you.
I love it. I love it. I love it. No. So again, one more time, tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter as Supreme Tax Team. I'm on LinkedIn as Marquita Berry. And you can email me at supremetexteam@gmail.com. And we also have a tax app, and you can access that app from going to our link in our bio.
I didn't know there was an app.
Yes, totally safe, secure. It's covered by Taxes to Go, licensed from Taxes to Go. They're trademarked, everything covered, insured. You just take photos of your documents and upload them. And it sends me the message to start working on the tax return. I complete the tax return and there's correspondence. So if we need to chat about anything, if you're like, oh, hey, I forgot to tell you, whatever, you can correspond through there and get the e-file and have the refund to your direct deposit or a green dot card, or even the old paper check if that's what you like. But we try to do direct deposit. That way everything is all online, paperless, and safe.
Wow, that's so cool. You have an app.
Yes.
You just started and you have an app. I want an app.
Yes. But I had to partner with somebody, you see? I thought
see.
about going and building an app, but then somebody already had one. I'm like, I think I need to just see how I can license this app. So
no, I completely understand. Because building an app is
but it's like you said, you need other people to be successful in business. It can't be all about you. You really need
it's not all about you. And all these people who have been making these millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars out here have learned that they have made the best partnerships on the golf course, at the Cognac Club. That's where they've made these partnerships to get them where they have to go. And it's unfortunate that sometimes our people, we just kind of forget how we can utilize each other to get each other to the next level. That's all the Black Girl Everything movement is. We want to get each other ahead. And talking about that, the retreat. So as everybody's watching, you're actually going to be at the retreat.
Yeah.
You had a prior engagement in Miami, but you love us enough to be there.
Yes, I will be joining you virtually. Hopefully sending you some good beach vibes. Miami is very, very, very rich in business. Yes.
I love Miami. I do.
I've never been, so I'm super excited. Yeah, this is my first time ever, so I'm so excited.
It's a beautiful place. It really is a beautiful place. I enjoy going. I usually go once a year. Me and my wife said just dip off, but we're going to go because it's always really inexpensive. So we just hop on a plane and just go all the time. I'm excited. Like this weekend.
Yes.
It's definitely does. All right. So thank you again for your time this evening. You stay right there. I'm saying bye to everybody else, everybody who watched and viewed. This
All
is Dr.
righty.
Flo
Thank you so
here.
much.
All right. It's fine to check her out. She can help you with the taxes and many other things.
Yes.
All right. Till next time.